dinosaur. The return of the wizard is coming back for more. The return of the wizard, the face behind that door. And he'll walk on the land with wisdom in his hand. And you'll find your heart in league with the wizard.
Hey.
That's rude. It's telling me the mic was hot, so I should shut
Mic's
up.
hot. When the mic's hot, the mic's hot.
So rude. We still had time. I could finish my sentence.
I was really hoping to start this professional too.
So rude.
Hey everyone, welcome to Bind Like Quip, episode 312 for the 12th of March 2024.
Can you believe that? It's March already.
I can because it's written on the run sheet. With me as always is Tempest. Hey Temp,
Hey, babe.
how are you doing?
I'm really good.
Wait,
Oh,
before you say that, let's bring it into real life.
so
Did you answer the question of life? What are we doing here?
Now that's pro. So
Sure.
real life, I've been so sick all weekend.
I think you can tell by our complexions. Because
Well, I've had a shave so you can see the real ugliness beneath. But
no, I'm saying, look at me. I'm normal colour.
Hot.
And look at you. No, look at you.
Troll.
You're quite... stop it. You're quite flushed. Still. Even like 5 days later.
I'm a little feverish, guys.
Hmm.
Negative to COVID.
Which
Not
is
snotty
good.
or congested. Just
Is
feverish.
that a word?
Snotty.
Congested? We might have to do an idiot file.
Well, I'm not running for the President of America. Feeling like I've been run over.
It's
So
been
it's
a
official.
tough weekend.
It's been a tough weekend. Real eye of the needle stuff, if you gets my drift. What have you been doing?
Well, I've had a busy week.
You have.
Princess
Been
and
putting
I...
up with sick man. That's like an extra job.
Yeah. I'll get into that. But before the sickness happened, Princess and I celebrated International Women's Day by going
Yes.
to a local gala. Baby Theo, was the hit of the party. He had a shirt with a fake little bow tie and like chinos with what are those called? The straps that go over your shoulders.
Braces.
Braces. So cute. Anyway.
He's so cute, guys, and we'd love to show you a picture, but we haven't even broached the subject, and I would never do it without permission.
No.
So probably
was
won't.
super cute.
You
Anyway,
can follow us on socials, though,
you'll have seen him.
not the show ones,
No.
our own.
And I might have, posted some
Snuck
pics.
one
But
in here.
anyway,
and
anyway, he was the hit of the party. Had a really good night. It was lovely. I really had a good time. Princess and I do something usually every year. So we try and find something that seems like it'll be fun and interesting. And as a celiac, good food. There was one thing all night that I couldn't have. So that
Pretty rare.
was amazing. So kudos on the people who catered because it was really good. It was a long weekend, which is nice. Wen was sick, which is not. We didn't even get to see baby Theo, which made me sad.
Super sad.
Yeah, on the plus side though, we had lots of time for WoW. That was
We
nice.
did play a fair bit, although
And-
I had to keep rushing off. Let's see.
And it was super hot. So we had Saturday, Sunday and Monday at 39 degrees Celsius. Look that up. I think we decided it was about 102.
Yep.
Which is hot.
04,
Hotter than
I
hot.
reckon.
And
104.
tell you what, tweet us and let us know. Or Facebook it. Or
We looked it up last week.
Instagram it. Yeah, that's why I'm saying I think it's 102. Anyway, so a friend invited us over for dinner and a swim, and poor Wim couldn't go, but I decided I'd been home for the whole weekend.
Yeah.
So I was going out to do
was
something
only fair.
fun. So yes. So, it was one of those weekends where you wake up and I go, oh, it'd be so nice if we could go here and have like a Devonshire tea. And then I was like, oh, then we can't go anywhere. I'm sick.
Is that what you sound like in your head?
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's my mopey voice.
Is that your week?
That is I think that's my week.
Snappy snap. Let's see if there's anything we need to discuss.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
So last week,
I don't know if anyone got to see it, but that was my surprise face. I don't know if it came up on the screen or you clicked too quick.
I'll go back and look for that and post. That could be a highlight for next week.
Anyway, just in case people are going, what the hell?
Look for the short.
Look at that! What the hell did she just do with her face? Anyway,
Indeed. So last week you brought up war bands.
yes, war
That's
bands.
an exciting new thing that's
I'm
coming.
the most excited about that. I can't
So,
wait for that to happen.
I did a little bit of a deep dive on them,
Ooh, there it was again.
courtesy of ScreenRant.com.
Who's Screen Rant?
Just a website.
No.
Yeah, they had a
Sure.
good comprehensive coverage.
Yeah.
So, the updated character select screen with your guys lounging around.
Love that.
Now, the Blizzard pick features 4 tunes, but I've read in several places now that it's going to be 5.
Who cares?
Yeah.
I hope
And
it's
that could be-
the 4 tunes that you play the most.
That can be from across your whole account.
Yeah, who cares?
So,
only want
servers,
my
whatever.
4 main ones there.
Sure.
I'll be happy.
Sure. So you get an account-wide shared bank.
Yes. Oh, wait, I'm a bit nervous about that. And I know PD is nervous about that because I don't want to lose bank space. So, to combine everything I've got in all of my banks.
And I think you'll still have your own. I'm not sure, though.
Yeah. Maybe
I think
your
it'll be like
own warband bank?
I think it'll be a tab in your existing bank.
Yeah, that's not enough.
Well, maybe it won't.
Like I've got,
I could be lying.
when I go on when you think about...
It's not lying if you've got no idea, though, is it?
No. On my... what's that tab, that extra tab where you put all your things that you can craft
Void-
with? No,
void
not your void one.
storage?
Your crafting one. What's
Just
that called?
crafting tab.
No, it's called something. People will know. They'll be screaming it at the screen. I've got
I don't
that
use it.
is nearly full on all of my alts. So having one tab for that's terrifying.
Okay.
Imagine logging in the first day and suddenly all of that stuff is in my bags, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of bags. That would be
Well,
very bad.
Are we going
Ian, are
to
you
be?
listening?
Are we going to be creators about it and get all pissy pants and get in a flap, or are we just going to wait and see?
No, I just said I'm anxious about
just
it. I'm
asking.
allowed to be anxious
No,
about
this
it.
is an on-air meeting. Which way do you want to go?
We don't get pissy very
Pissy
often.
pants angry, or just
No,
yeah?
we're not going to be one of those, it was a shit
We've
show
always been
type deal.
just let's wait and see.
No, we talk about the fact that we're looking forward to it. We're super excited.
Like, do I put out a thumbnail with warbands ruined?
No.
The
no.
answer may surprise
No,
you.
I think it will surprise none of our
I think
former,
there's enough guys
former
doing that.
listeners to
Yeah.
know that we don't actually just do that.
Get up in arms.
We wait. We
so
trust
you're going to
Blizzard.
have shared
We have faith.
achievements. You're going to have shared all your collections, mounts, pets, toys,
Aren't they
etc.
already?
More or less.
There's a couple. There's only a
Yeah.
couple that aren't. But yeah.
There's going to be special. Oh, gee. Spellcheck really has done a number on me this week.
What
There's
is
going to be
Spellcheck?
special warband items as loot,
Oh, warband.
and some items will now be warbound until equipped.
Right. That's
So
nice.
that it'll drop,
Yeah.
and then
It'll
you'll be able to
warband.
share it
Yeah.
across your accounts.
Nice.
Your Delve companions, which is going to be the new hotness.
What is
Delves.
Delve Companion? What's it?
Delves is that new adventure mode.
Right. Sorry. I have never heard.
Never
I
heard
don't
of
know
it. Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I know. I watched
We
BlizzCon.
watched BlizzCon together.
Obviously, I was like all in my head about warbands.
You were
and-
just going, Ian's so dreamy.
It's true.
Yeah.
And how could we not be all just in awe because he's back?
Chris.
Yeah, of course. Mate, if you talk about hot, Jesus.
Okay, calm down. Do you need a minute?
Throw my undies up on the stage.
Oh my god. So, Delves are the new thing.
Every time you
that
say
we're gonna go
Delph,
into.
I think Dark Elf.
It's like a little dungeon.
It's just dumb.
You go in there.
The real world ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's that got to do with warbands?
Well, there's going to be a companion that you level up that comes with you every time you do a delve.
No matter which tune you're on.
Well, it can be that, but so one of them might be.
Well, no, what I'm asking is, what has this got to do with warbands? Because this doesn't appear to be
so
related.
you go into a warband. There's a delve. You go into the delve, right? And there's a tune in there called Not Wemb that goes with you.
Yeah.
Right? And you get stuff that levels him up. You
Yeah.
stuff
I
and
get
you
all
can
that
equip
bit.
him and
Yep.
all that.
Yep, with you
and
so
then
far.
you get onto your next tune that's in your warband. Wemb's already... Not Wemb. Is already equipped and ready to go. He's where you
Do you
left
get to
him.
name him? Because honestly, you're going to have to call him not Wem.
Not Wem.
Wem.
Let's call him Witch.
Not
Let's
Wem.
say you go in, right?
No.
Witch is there.
No, I insist to
Witch
be
is
not
there,
Wem
and Witch
now.
says, I'm a noob. Can you level me up?
And
I
you
want to be a
go-
handbag,
and
he
you go,
says.
"Oh."
And you go, Witch, he said you weren't playing anymore.
And then you go, wait, this one's got to dance. No.
Well, maybe he can level up his dancing skills.
We tried for many years.
So you level up Witch, you give him
Sorry,
dancing
Witch.
skills, right?
You didn't even see the bus coming.
Your next tune comes in, and Witch is there waiting, goes, hello, and says,
So
I can
you
already
do-
dance.
So, you go, no.
You go, well, then you're not Witch.
Not in those shoes. So, so you're not Wem.
Yeah.
What I want to say about that is, so then the answer was yes to the question.
progress goes
that I
across your
asked
warband
a
account.
long time ago when I said, so you can
All
use
of your
delve
warband will have
person.
the same Witch when they go
Yes,
into
I
delves.
asked that, and you said not necessarily. Like, why
Well, it
didn't you
doesn't
just
have
say
to
yes?
be Witch. There's other people in there too that you can take.
Other different people.
So you might go, oh,
Not Wem.
I need Zooey.
Not Temp.
I need Zooey this
I need a
time. Where's
Zooey.
Zooey? And Zooey comes up and goes, hello.
So he says, what player do you want me to play?
Yeah.
Paladin,
Yeah.
Druid.
And you say to him, I want you to level up as a paladin. And he does that. And then you say, no, I want you as a mage. What are you doing? Get out of here.
Could you please play a warlock? And now I need a shaman.
We digress.
Sorry.
Your transmogs are going to be across your warband, which is kind of is
Already?
now.
Yeah, they already are. Anyway. Well,
Shared flight path unlock.
I love that. I'm still
So you
finding
do it all
new
on your
flight
main.
paths. Yes.
You do it all on your main. You level up for that crazy week.
Yeah.
And then all your alts that come in just go
Run around, you go,
fly
"Ooh,
there.
there's
No
a-
worries.
There's a flight point. Let's
Yep.
land over there.
Reputation's going to be shared.
Oh my God, I'm so looking forward to that.
Exciting.
I don't imagine how much time we'll have to do other things.
And shared reagents.
Yes, I'm excited about that. Reagent tab is the word, not your crafting tab.
Now, before we move on to the news, there's something I wish to table. Temp and I were in
There's no need.
Temp and I were in the Emerald Dream yesterday.
It wasn't
doing
in the
the-
Emerald Dream, by the way.
Was in the Emerald
It
Dream.
wasn't. It was out.
Was in the Emerald
It
Dream.
wasn't. It was down. I'll tell you where it was. It was just near Thaldresses. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers. We're in Taldresses, as I said. And
Oh, that is outrageous.
we're doing our 10 quests. 10 quests for glory, you know,
Yeah.
so that
yeah.
you can get a ton of rep. And
Yeah.
I don't even know what that's worth anymore, but hey,
No,
you've got to do
wor-
something on the
worth
weekend,
three,
right?
It's worth 3 levels of rep. So any tune that you like, I'm leveling up loam rep without going to loam. It's the best.
I don't even want to know loam. I'm pretending loam never happened.
Niflum. Anyway.
Gesundheit. So we do a quest, and I want you to think about this quest. We all know it. It's the one where you take photos.
Yeah,
as you
it's the
lazily go down a river.
cataloger's raft.
That's the one.
There's lots of them.
You're on the
It's not
raft.
one.
You're going down the river.
Yeah.
Temp always smashes me. We both start at the same time, and she's always like, "Okay, I'm done," and I'm like, "I'm at 40%."
And I'm like,
So-
take photos with lots of
I've always-
things in it. Try and find the
Sure.
rare ones.
Yeah, that's great. That's not the issue.
They were my tips.
Not the
They
issue.
were valid tips.
Look at her trying to divert your attention from the issue. So I've always thought, oh, I'm just lame at it, and I probably am, and that's okay. Because I remember stuff. I know what delves are.
You remember stuff is the most outrageous thing you've ever said in your life.
In WoW, I'm diverting a lot of RAM to that.
Anyway,
So I'm halfway through. She's finished. Normally she just flies off to the next thing.
because I'm terrible at flying.
I wasn't going to say that. That was the part I was going to leave on the inside.
Well, I've
So,
admitted it. I'm
but
terrible
this
at
time-
flying. Dragon riding.
She glances over at my screen. And she's going, oh, yeah, take that thing. And I go, oh, I'm messing this up left, right and centre. And I go, oh, look, I haven't even reloaded my camera. And she goes, what? And I said, I haven't even reloaded my camera. Because as you all know, you get 3 shots and then you have to reload the camera. She says to me, I never have to reload the camera. I say to her,
You have to sometimes
So do
wait
you-
for it to come
do you
back.
get it
For to
loaded?
come around.
do you get the thing done in 3 shots? No. Let that sink in. Because now she's there thinking, what's the big deal? And you're all with me going, what the fuck?
Early
I
on.
know you are.
Early on, I did used to have to reload. I don't know what's different.
It's before you got the hack. She's got
Maybe it's rep.
She's shooting photos with an SLR Haxa.
Maybe it's a rep thing. Maybe they
No.
like me more.
It's not a rep thing. You're cheating. I don't know how. I plan to find out.
Me either.
There will be a strongly worded email going to the devs. Don't worry about that.
I know. Ian, don't listen. It's all good.
Anyway,
Jeez.
shall we move it on to
Touchy.
news?
Sure.
So, news. It's Hearthstone's 10th anniversary promotion. I believe
No
it will have
way.
started, unless you watch this tonight, it will have started tomorrow.
Right.
And 10 years since we had a Rockstar Day in Sydney.
Yeah, with which?
And then went to Blizzard for the sneak preview.
That was so
We got
good.
invited up to Sydney.
Yeah. We hung out all
We
day
hung
at
out all
the
day,
offices.
us and Witch.
We had dinner.
We had like so many coffees that you would just think we were the elite.
We had coffees.
We're just lounging
and then
around
we got
from place to
invited out
place.
for invited out for a meal where I had
That
my
was
very
after.
first affogato.
That is true.
Yes.
PJ.
Yeah.
No.
It was PJ.
No, it wasn't PJ. It was
was-
PJ was the junior dude when we went up there.
Yeah, but he was there.
It was Nico.
Oh yeah, Nico.
That was the last time we saw Nico.
Was. But we love
Nico.
Peach.
We love PJ. Best cuddler in the world.
Yeah, and still Facebook friends to this day.
Still see him logging in. I haven't talked to him for a while, so I'm a bit scared to sort of say,
I think he's really important now. So
Is he?
I think he's a big wig now. I think he's a bit more important than us.
He'd still talk to us. He's a lovely man.
Yeah, he is. Of course he is.
Anyway, so yeah, it was funny because we went into the Blizzard offices and like everyone else is all cool and that, and we're like noobs going, look at that, look, there's a life-size night elf, whoa, take a picture of me next to her, and the receptionist going,
Oh my god, another noob.
pack of noobs.
Yeah.
And then we went in and got shown the game and how to play, and there were like serious like
First of all,
There was
there was a
serious-
headphone issue.
oh yeah, there was a headphone issue because someone has got a tiny head.
And so they kept going and finding different pairs of headphones for
Yeah,
me to try.
but there were real journos there from real
like gaming
PC
magazines.
Gamer and
yeah.
you know all that were really not happy with us because
And
the
I've
Blizzard
never played
people
one of I've
knew
never
us,
played a
listened to the
Hearthstone
podcast,
style game.
loved us, and we were just nobodies, so it was hilarious.
But I've also never played one of those kind of games. So then I had special attention because I had PJ just trying to help me play the game.
Yeah.
So it was funny. But it was really good fun. We had a really lovely day.
So anyway, 10 years ago that was.
Oh, I can't
If
believe it.
you log into Hearthstone between now and the start of May, you don't even have to play, I don't think. You'll get a fiery Hearthsteed, which is the same as the blue Hearthsteed that we got when it started, but it's all flamey.
I'll just tell Lachlan to log in.
Really good for your... oh yeah, if he locks in, you'll get it, won't you? All right.
That's what happens when you control your kid's account and then they grow up.
Yep. So that's that. If you want to read the reviews, spiel.
Yeah, if you could find the time to like and subscribe and comment for traction on YouTube or Facebook or Twitter or X.
Come on, we're going to move along.
Or Instagram, then that would be great. And you can do it right now,
You can do it now.
while I'm
While
reading
we're
this.
playing,
That would
just
really
follow
help
us.
us out. Look, right. No,
Just there. Just go like. Just hit
like.
this.
And subscribe so that you know
Subscribe
when
if
our
you're
next
not.
episode comes out.
And like, you'll see us just get better and better.
And also, if you subscribe, you'll know... Did you just shake your head no? You'll know when we're streaming because that's coming. Streaming, coming soon.
Yeah, we didn't stream this week. We're going to try and start streaming this week, but then I was so sick it was...
Yeah.
And you can follow us on Twitter at BindOnEquipWow
On Facebook, Bind on Equip.
and Instagram, BindOnEquipWow.
Speaking of which,
I've done nothing.
We've had lots of lovely messages from people who used to listen to us, including Hip, Flashback, episode 13, if anyone's ever seen it, heard it, the lovely Hypnotoad, dared to say that we should go and play Eve with all of the crazy people. What the hell, Eve? Come back to dragon riding, Hip. Come back, you'll love it.
Be a little crack to watch it.
And Hunter's OP, even more OP than when you played.
They're like Hacksaw.
Hacksaw.
We also got great shout outs from Kai, Emmy, Buggerman, Medi, Kaff, Dolly, Tio, and Snowy.
Thank you.
Conti felt it necessary to bring up the infamous episode 13.
So rude.
And Grim relishes the prospect of starting again at 1. Grim, that is called self-flagellation, my friend.
That reminds me of you doing all of your Get This? Yeah.
There's a podcast that's got about 146 episodes that I listen to every year because I'm sad that radio show's not on anymore.
Yeah. We are sad
and
about
Nom
that.
couldn't look away from himself tanking the floor in our background video. So I've got a different one this week. I've got one from Pug Adventures.
So poor Nom can watch without having the
huddling
horror.
on the floor.
Don't worry, Nom. I was dead before you every time.
Hurrah! All right, shall we take it in game?
Sure, let's do that.
Talk to me about our raid progress, Tim.
There's been no raid progress.
No.
There's actually been no raid this week. Our tank and heal, one of our tanks, not all of them, but our tank and healer went AWOL to hang out in real life, and so that meant that we did not have enough tanks and healers to raid. So
sort of getting to that end of the expansion, isn't it, where people are going, I've got other stuff.
I need to get these bosses down. Laradar has got an enchant that I want to make loads of money off. So if we could just kill him on heroic, maybe I'll get it. Because it's do you know, the whole expansion, none of the enchants have dropped for me in any of the raids. All of the raids that we've been doing on normal, heroic, LFR.
That's no good.
Sadness.
What about your gear, though?
I got some nice pants out of the vault this week. So that meant changing one of my other pieces into a tier piece to get my 4-set bonus.
I don't think I got anything good out of the vault for my main.
Did you? Yeah, you got the things and then upgraded your gear, didn't you? Didn't you take the tokens and then get the worm crest?
Yeah, worm crest. So, yippee, a point for me.
It's
weekly
a point
quests.
More than me.
This week, as I said before, was the 10 world quests, which is 140 world quests if I want to do all my tunes, which did not happen.
No, but we did do it on 5, and you probably did it on 6.
I did it on more than 5.
There you
I
go.
did it on about 8.
Oh, there you go. So you nearly got there.
Yeah. Emerald Dream stuff. We're going out for weekly quests on most tunes. I try to do half one week and the others the next week.
That's because you have so many. I only have
14.
six max level, so I've been doing it, and I actually really enjoy going out there and doing the like run around, and then you get the massive amount of rep, which then you don't need to use any rep when you get your rep is done by the time you get back to Valdrakken, and you can hand in that one. So I really like it, and we've started getting baggies, which I really like. I just wish they'd put like runes or herbs or like something. Cash is boring. I think we used to get gear that we could. Yeah, it is, but like cash is okay. But it would be nicer to like have things that you can't get or that are really expensive on the auction house, so that you can you'd make more money if they put 2 runes in there. You'd probably make more money. Probably not now, but before. And there's other things that you could do, like rare crafting mats or something that you could stick in there. We used to get gear that we could pass on to our so it was account bound. That was fantastic.
So that's going to be a warbound next.
So that would be fine.
Expansion's going to be really cool.
That way, when you get your baggie every now and then, it's not like you do it all the time.
Because if everyone's got the same rep and if you're sharing so many things, you wonder why. You could look at it 2 ways. You can say, well, that's a lot of content that's self-ready to go that they're now going to have to make things up for, but it also probably frees them up to be able to do other stuff.
But it also frees us up to do stuff that we don't get time to do. Like we would do LFRs way more. If we might even do like if you could pug Mythics, which you can't, but if you could pug Mythics through LFG,
You can.
I know, no, not custom groups. If you could
Yeah.
LFG it, we would do Mythics on our alts because they're geared well enough.
But we could do them on our alts through the...
Oh, that's not the same. It's not
Custom
easy.
group.
It's too hard. That's too hard. And people who do custom groups through there are looking for people who are really uber
No,
geared.
but, yeah, but the trick to that is you do your key. Because then people are coming that want to do your key and they can't boot you because it's your key. Anyway.
But they can boot you.
We did do Mythics this week. Speaking of which, we did a 14 of Dawn of the Infinite, the one with Morchi, Morizond.
Yes, it's
Morizond's Rise?
yes.
I don't know.
Whatever.
Which we didn't time, but we had some laughs, and we will get a sweet piece in the vault for 14.
So it takes us a couple of goes, like particularly that first boss in Morizond on the platform, to remember all of the mechanics, and they're all so specific and so
Well, yeah.
definite that if you don't
Well, those
get
two
them,
are the least we've done.
yeah, that's
And
right.
it feels like you've got to relearn the bosses every time, which doesn't exactly make for a sleek run.
No, but we are getting better at it.
Yeah.
The more we do it. Oh, excuse me. Must be getting close to my bedtime. Our mythic runs, I think, I would describe them as they always seem to be going really great, and we're smashing the timer, and then all of a sudden we're not.
Yeah.
Like really not.
But that's what mythics are. They're about just ironing out those little
Yeah.
mistakes, or not little, but mistakes that do take a lot of time.
Yes. Anyway, it was fun. I love
No
doing
streaming
mythics.
shenanigans because I was sick, as we said.
Yep.
LFR. I try to do 2 bosses every week on as many low geared tunes as I can.
Yeah,
so I get a vault reward.
We queue for them all, and we just do whichever one pops up, and then we swap tunes.
Yep. And I just got... I did it this week on my Mage and Paladin. Last week I did Warrior, Evoker, Rogue and Demon Hunter. I just got my Death Knight up above 424, so he can join in too now.
Nice.
And that was my last one. So I might start on Alliance. I don't know.
Can you do Alliance in LFR?
Yeah.
Like with us?
No.
Oh, that's going to go what?
No. I'd have to do it when you're looking after Theo.
Or I've got 6 tunes, I think. Oh, whatever.
5
70s.
and your Druid is like
And
this
but
close.
2 of them have outgeared it, but a couple of their pieces are worth going in for. So, on the off chance that maybe I'll get
Yeah.
that piece, because I've still got a few adventurer pieces.
Yeah, it's funny because the gear upgrades are so dramatic. I use my Alcoholic add-on and I reorder on my graph.
Oh, yes, on your spreadsheet.
On my spreadsheet, I reorder them in order of eye level
Who needs it the most?
every week and then try and do the bottom ones.
Nice.
And they all jump around and get better and better.
Very nice.
Goals for your 70s?
Yes, I'm hoping to get my druid to 70 this weekend because Time Walkers.
Time
are on.
Walkers.
Woohoo! Sometimes
Warlords
I
of
don't.
Draenor.
Yeah, sometimes I don't do the Time Walkers on an alt until after, because the depending on what week it is, you sometimes get really nice rewards. And so if it's a heroic piece, I'll do that on my main. But if it's not, then I'll
Look at us sliding into 30 minutes like champions.
How did that happen?
Would you like to leave some words of wisdom for the listeners this week?
I do, but let me find it. I would like to wish everyone a happy International Women's Day for last week. Be sure that you're an ally, strong, fearless, independent women. May you know them, may you raise them, may you be one.
Indeed. All right, let's call it there.
Yeah.
Snap, snap, snappity snap this week.
Whoa,
we knew
nice.
what we were doing. We came and kicked ass.
Yeah, we even had notes and stuff. What?
Yeah, we filled it in this week.
Yeah.
All right, so thanks so much for joining us. Hopefully you've learned something, but also had a little fun along the way.
Oh, hopefully you've learned about Dells, because he's right onto it.
See you next week.
Hey.